Hey y'all, welcome to Messy Missy Creates. This is Melissa. Don't fall over. I'm actually going to work in my journal. It's been a hot minute. It's been a couple of hot minutes. As a matter of fact, I have a confession. It's the 12th of September and I have not actually done a journal page. No, I did one. I did our Inspired to Create page for last week in here. So I had prepped, you know, some of the beginning pages, but I have not journaled. So, yeah, so I'm not starting at the beginning. I'm going to journal this past weekend because I wasn't able to do that on that video the other day or yesterday, if you saw that. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do today. And if we get more done, we get more done. That's great. If not, then so be it. But, this page, I had just done the background on this page, and so I thought I would go ahead and glue on this. I think it's the 7th that I'm looking for here. Yeah, so this was just, anyway, because I already had the rest of them done. Oh, I don't have 6 on there. But anyway, there's my 7. So while I was thinking about it, and I figured I might as well go ahead and do it. I started doing some of my backgrounds. I mean, I had already done the backgrounds for the first week or the first few days or whatever, but, I was going to do, you know, I was planning on doing the backgrounds with you like I usually do. But then I went to go video, my phone rang. So I was talking to my mother-in-law for a little while and I thought, well, I might as well go ahead and do some of it. Anyway, I didn't get a whole lot done, but I did the ink. I inked this page so it would dry, and I started inking this one. This is where I'm starting. The 8th is a Friday. We left. I'm going to go ahead and throw some ink on here, some more ink. And, just because. I already put a little bit of green on here, and I'm going to put some peacock feathers. And I'm over here to my right doing my ink thing that I normally do. Anyway, all right, here we go. You've seen me do this 100 times, maybe, unless you're new, and then you haven't. I thought about trying to change up how I do my backgrounds, okay, but I still could use those markers because that turned out okay. Remember on this page, I used the marker. This is the first month I'm using. It's the first month in a long time that I am using book page instead of plain white paper. So, yeah, ask me again next week or at the beginning of the month, next month or the end of this month or something, and I'll let you know whether or not I like it. But, it makes me think a little harder about what I put on my background. And yeah, and you know, I know that a lot of you use, you know, like you might tear off a piece of pattern paper or, you know, whatever, ink dyed paper maybe. But anyway, so I thought about ink dyeing some paper because I'm like really low. I don't have that much or that I like anyway. And so, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Take pages out of this book, go dye it, and then tear it up and put it in this book. I could just ink dye the pages that are in here, right? You know, that kind of fell under the things that make you go, huh? So anyway, I decided to just stick with what I know. At least let me get my bearings. You know, because like I said, I haven't journaled in this book yet. I got a lot of water on that. Did not mean to get quite that much. But anyway, so before I try anything new, oh, what I was going to tell you about the scrapbook paper, the pattern paper. I don't have that much pattern paper. I know, right? Fall out of your chair. I have some. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like over here lacking or anything, but I don't have gobs that I just want to tear up, and I don't have a lot of the scraps like that. The only scraps that I have are the scraps that come from, well, I'll show you in a minute, the scraps that come from when I make the journals. So because a lot of the paper that I use, like for card making and stuff like that, I make my own pattern. I use stencils and I use a lot of die cuts and things like that. I don't use a lot of pattern paper. I mean, I have some for each season. Some of it's real thick cardstock, and it is stuff I would use for, but it's what I'd use to make cards with, not just rip it up and put it in my journal. So I don't just have an abundance that I'm trying to use, is what I'm trying to say. Because I know a lot of you will tell me, you know, in the comments about, you know, I didn't do that. I don't have that much paper. I don't have that much whatever. And, well, I really don't either. Now, if you looked in my craft room, you might say otherwise. Or my husband might tell you otherwise. But a lot of it is just plain colored cardstock that I use for certain things. And, you know, I'll use, if I have scraps, I'll use some of it to do a flip out. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to think ahead, because I know that at least on Saturday I'm going to have a lot of pictures. If you watched my last video about my weekend, you know that. And so that's what I was thinking about, you know, what pattern paper I have. I have a little bit of fall. You saw that already. And, but I don't have just oodles of it. And I don't necessarily want to use up all of my fall, you know, in September. So, anyhow, I just need to get creative with how I'm going to do some flip-flaps. Flippy-flappies. I have index cards galore. I have these Project Life cards. We'll figure it out. I can cut up some plain cardstock. I don't mind doing that for a flip, but just to have a background, I don't have enough that I feel comfortable doing that with my stash. Now, you might have tons of it that you're not using in another fashion, you know. Anyway, blah, 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 right? Okay. So, I already cut out my numbers. Let's see, I have 8 and I have 9. They're all, I don't know if you can see them. I had already cut up all my numbers. 8, 9, and I'm probably gonna need, oh, that's a 6. Okay. When I made my numbers, I did it so that I could tell what was a 6 and what was a 9. I did my 9 straight, that's right. And then 10. 8, 9, and 10 is what I'm doing today. If I could glue the 6 down, that would be awesome, but I am probably going to wait. Okay. So, while I'm waiting for this page and this page to dry, I might put some blue on there. That has a little bit of blue on it. That has, because we were outside, and I think green, and actually I might put some yellow on that. How about some fossilized amber? Just for some sunshine. But what it all boils down to, this is my favorite way of doing it. You might get tired of seeing me do it, but it doesn't usually take that long if I'm just doing a couple pages. And it doesn't take, you know, because I don't usually soak the paper. I think this book page might be taking a little longer to dry than the other paper that I used from Pen and Gear. And, you know, it might, I don't know. But this isn't taking too long, so we'll be fine. We will be fine. Sure, let's put a couple dots of yellow on there. And then while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm gonna cut up my pictures, and I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna lay them out. and we're going to chit chat and hang out. So I hope you're hanging out with me. I hope that you are crafting with me in some way, form, or fashion. You know, if you can work in your journal and watch, listen at the same time, that's great. And yeah, I'm just softening up my extra with my index card here. Alrighty. So, onward and forward. Alrighty. Let me put this away because I don't need that now. And here are, if you didn't see that video, it's my last video. I just posted it yesterday. By the time you see this, it might not be yesterday. I don't know. It depends on how long this takes to upload. But anyway, in that video, I showed and told about my trip this weekend to the YouTubers meetup, and in Jemison, Alabama. Ooh, I just cut off Big Al's ear. Well, I only gave him a little piercing. I didn't totally cut it off. So these were some, not all, of the YouTubers that I met. Most were gardening. And then there's May May. She's my little crafty. Yeah. There was, I think, a couple that were there that were crafters. May May being the only one I knew. I think there was a lady there that did quilts, and I didn't go to all the booths. I got, you know, it was a lot of walking, and I was walking. So, yeah. I went to the ones I knew. My husband kind of went ahead while I was chit-chatting with one. He'd go ahead and kind of scope out where the next one was, and then we went plant shopping. I actually did pretty well. We didn't buy that much. We needed some more blackberries for our blackberry trellis. And my husband had put in, back in the spring, we got 3 or 4 blackberry bushes, or not, they're not bushes, they're vines, from the weekend. It was at Petals from the Past. And so they specialize in fruit trees and things like that too. And so anyway, he put in a 30-foot trellising system that they, I think the people that own Petals from the Past, I think they designed it, or his dad did, or somebody. Anyway, you don't care about all that. So, but we got more blackberry trees, bushes, vines. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, not important. Not important. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Alrighty, so these are... Nope, not all. This was what we did on the way home. Oh, I didn't mean to cut that off. We just stopped by a place that the club that one of the clubs that my husband fishes tournaments with. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, they were this is the name of a pond in, I think it's in Prattville or near Prattville, Alabama. It's called Cooter's Pond. I think that's so funny. Kind of reminds me of like Dukes of Hazzard or something. I don't know. Anyway. Where did... I don't know. I lost one. Well, it was right here with that one. Did I drop it? Or did I throw it away? Well, I'll find it in a minute. Oh, this one right here. We went and we walked. It's a nice park. And they have a pavilion, and he wanted to stop and see, you know, just stop and look and see what the boat ramp looked like. And, you know, anyway, it's got a really nice park with a pavilion, lots of shade trees and all that. So we got out and we walked out to the edge of the river, or the, you know, to see the river. Okay, so this is Cog Hill Farms. This is Head Family Farms. This is Haas Tools. This is Just Dig It Farm. And this is May May. And this is Shannon, who is May May's right hand, I think. She works with May May or for May May. And then this is the door at May May's. When we left the meet and greet, we went, it was just probably 5 or 10 minutes up the street from her shop. So anyway, we went actually in the store because she didn't have stuff there for sale at the meet and greet. She just had, she had a little make and take. Oh, that was me crafting with Shannon, doing the make and take. And so, anyway, let me see if this is dry. Oh, but Friday, dang, I did not get, darn it. I did not get anything from, I did print this little card, like road trip. And I didn't get anything from the restaurant. I did get something from the little motel we stayed at, and yeah, it definitely is a motel. It's 2 stories, and it's one that is like from the outside. You enter your room from the outside. You don't go into a lobby and up the elevator or anything like that. So, all right, so I have this. This is kind of dry. So I have the 8th, which is a Friday. I think I'm going to need to get, I cut these in strips and put them in my front pocket. Oops, and I blow all my pictures all over. Anyway, I needed a Friday. So, he worked. You know, we did all the normal stuff on Friday. To be honest with you, I can't remember what I did Friday day. Can't remember. I did make, I made a video. I don't remember which one. I think I made a video. Maybe it was the Inspired to Create, or did I do that Thursday? I don't remember. Anyway, we left after he got home from work. So we took a road trip. So I know that's going on there. I may not have all my stuff together for Friday. I actually forgot about Friday. Everything happened on Saturday, and I just kind of blurred it into the weekend. So if I don't have enough stuff for Friday, that's fine. I can always come back and add more later. I just want to get the stuff that I have down. And I just needed to get started. Y'all, I was having such a hard time starting in this journal this month. I made it, and I did okay with that. But I just really was having I was struggling. So if you are not current in your journal, or you are very, very behind or whatever, don't feel bad. I am too. Like I said, it's the 12th, and I've hardly touched my journal. So, you know, it's okay. Just start where you are, or pick a point and start. But it was really hard for me to come back in, and like, I was struggling with making a video actually of it. Because you get out of practice, I think. I really think that's part of it. And then you feel so far behind, and it's not that I mind admitting I'm behind, because I do that on a regular basis. I don't know. Anyway. So, I don't know what my problem was, other than I think I just was out of rhythm, probably more than out of practice. you know, I was jamming in August for a while, and I was like journaling almost every day, or every couple days I'd do a couple days. And there was one point where I even made the mistake of saying I'm caught up, and then everything kind of went phooey after that. That's an official term, by the way, phooey. Okie dokie. So this is Saturday. Where did my 9 go? There you are. Saturday the 9th. Nope, don't like that. Are we going to be different and put it on the bottom? Am I going to really freak myself out now? Okay, let's only change. Anybody else like that? You can only change so many things at a time before you just, like, you know, shut down, I guess. I don't know. I do like it on the bottom right here, but unless I had the whole day planned out, I don't have it figured out. And I guess for me, I know that on this day in particular, I'm going to have some sort of flip out. And I think that would bother me to have it on top. It would feel like the page was top heavy. So otherwise, I would have put it on bottom. Maybe for Sunday, I will put, or maybe for the next day, I will put it on the bottom. Because I don't, look at me putting that on the bottom. I don't dislike it on the bottom. It just, I don't know. I have to think about what I'm going to do. How I'm going to arrange the page or whatever. See, now I'm struggling with this because I know we went to church and it was in the morning. Not that I can't put a little church up here all by itself. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can, because I have something else to tell you. Let me go ahead and get this on here. Well, I'll tell you when I get to it. How's that? It was pretty exciting. Yeah, nothing like holding in suspense, huh? So, I'm going to go ahead. If you saw my last video, you saw this little church die cut I got at Maymay's. And I just die cut one. I haven't die cut the rest of them yet. And, well, I'll go ahead and we'll do Sunday before we do Saturday. How about that? That works, I guess. You know, I've still, okay, so I don't really like, I'll get over it. I don't know that I really like being able to see the words behind the, okay, I'm just going to have to get over it because I'm using it. Anyway, if you've been hanging with me a little while, you know, you've heard me mention that I've been still having to use my wheelchair at church because the building is large. And where we go up for class, for connection group or Sunday school, whatever you want to call it, it's a long walk down to the sanctuary. I mean, we have an elevator, it's upstairs, but so that's not the problem. It's just one's on this end of the building and one's on this end. So anyway, I've been practicing after church, trying to work up to this. And day before yesterday, so this past Sunday, I walked using my quad cane for the first time into church. So into the service. I have been to other like meetings there that the room was like right inside the door, or a class or meeting or something like that. And I've been able to do that, but I haven't been able to do it on Sunday morning, walk in on my own 2 feet, well, my own 2 feet and a cane. So that was a huge accomplishment for that day, and I was right proud of myself. And yes, that printout of me walking is bigger than the church, and that is okay, because I felt like I was on top of the world. Okay, let's glue her down here. So that was my most exciting thing for Sunday, I think. Hey, look what I did. I finally brought that little bottle of art glitter glue into here. So now I have one for each room. Yay, me. This is cardstock, so I figured I would use something other than glue stick. There we go. All right. I'm not 100% sold on the wording on the background. Just to let you know, I'm not sold on that. And I think I'm really struggling with it. Anybody else have that problem? I know that the whole idea of using book pages and things like that is to, or at least when I heard about it the first time, it was, you know, white page intimidation or something like that. And I'm like, I'm not intimidated by a blank white page, but I do want to use some of my book. I love the look of the old book pages. And maybe if I tore it and had it on a white page, I don't know. But anyway, that's throwing me off a little. Okay, just thought I'd say that. So Friday we left after he got home from work, which really should have been down here. I have all of my goodies from the weekend. I'm not putting these stickers in this journal. See, I do have a piece of cardstock. I'm looking for that right there. Okay. Somehow or another, I'm going to maybe make this a little flip out. Nope. This day. I probably should have put, okay. Come on, car. You got to go. Uh-oh. Come on, car. You got to move. Well, I'm going to have to put something there. Yes, I tore it big time. Okay. I need the car down here. Yep, that's how it works in my world. I need the car down here, and I need this right here because it was the very last thing we did. So, oh, I get to use my washi. Yay! So, I don't have road trip washi. What do I have? I have clocks. Oh, and in that video, I said something in this when I was doing the washi switch out. I said something about time changing this month. Time doesn't change this month. My husband was like, what are you talking about? I kept talking about time changing. He's like, time doesn't change this month. I'm like, okay. Sorry. Oh, I'm going to put believe on Sunday. What do I want? I did not get ice cream on this road trip. We did not get, oh, we did get strawberries, plants. Like I needed some more strawberry plants. Here we go. I never use this, Living My Best Life, and it's red. But this is as close as it gets in my world to living my best life. So I'm going to use it. Or I'm going to use one segment of it. Anyway, let's see how that works. I could do, hold on. I need to get some more tape too. My little tape dispenser is just about empty. Living my best life. There we go. And I probably did not need to flip that out, but it's fun, so I did it. There. Because I don't know what else I'm going to put on here. I'm trying to think of what I did Friday. I know I got to re-glue this little guy down. So we'll put him right above there because that's where we went. That's where we stayed. There we go. All right, stay shut. All right, so I will, I know what I did Friday. I got this, or what I know one thing Friday. I packed. I could have put that, but I got this order from Simon Says Stamp before we left on Friday. And I have a little postcard. Oh, this is the postcard. Duh. Okay. All right, car, you might get bumped again. So I thought about using this, although I think I'm going to put that at the beginning of September because that's stamped timber. I was really thinking about using, this is the packaging from the mica stains, or it's one of the packages from the mica stain. So I thought about using that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to come back to Friday because I don't know if I can tear this little car off again. You gonna come off again? Nope. He said no this time. He said nope, nope, nope. So I could cut that down, or I could put, I don't know. I'm just gonna set it there. And we're gonna try to do Saturday. Now that we're 30 minutes into the video. Okay, so I have, we ate breakfast, and I did not get anything from the breakfast, but let's see, this, if I do them in order, and then it goes like this, something like that. Goes like this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, so why does it have to be in order, you say? I don't know. I didn't know. I don't make the rules in my brain. I just live by them. So, yes, I need a flip out. So, I can dig through. This is where I threw, well, I threw a lot of stuff in here, apparently. That's not what I meant to. This is not the basket I meant to dig out. I do have a couple of pieces of that. I knocked my pictures on the floor. Talk about feeling like a klutz today. All right, so I could use that. I could flip out, or I could use some packaging, right? Or I could use an index card. Or one of the things that I meant to go through this month when I did my washi, I meant to pull out, and I did not do that. I meant to pull out some of these because I want to make a point to use them. The only problem is most of the ones that I have are like pastel colors. That one's not bad. Yeah. But it says something. I want to put a picture on it. You know what I mean? I don't want weekend review. Oh, sometimes I just need to go on an adventure. Maybe that'll work. And then here's one with flowers. I was like, oh, there's a one-sided one. That's the, yeah. Yeah. On this wonderful day. That might work. So, it wasn't creative. It was, I don't have a lot of like travel theme because I don't go that many places. All right, so that's good enough. I'll choose from those, or I can cut down. I don't mind cutting this down, seeing as how I've already cut off some of it. That's what I made my pocket out of. So let me see if any of these work, because I would like to use some of these. I think I'm gonna save that, or I only have one of these. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do a pocket. I don't mind making a pocket out of it. It is some of my favorite paper. I think I can still get more of it, but, oh, I didn't want this one because this is not a weekend review. Hello. That's plain on the back. This was great. Maybe that's it. This was great. So I could either make a pocket, or I could do a flip and cover this up with pictures. So I think, nope, I don't like that. Okay, so back to the pocket idea. And maybe the pocket needs to go over here. I like the pocket. Maybe I put some pictures on this. Maybe, looky, 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 this matches. Okay, we're on to something here. You already knew that though, didn't you? You already knew that. All right, so I need, how wide is this? I don't know that this will fit all the way in the screen, but let me close my glue before I spill it. All right, this is 6 inches wide, so I needed a little less than 6, but I do want it this tall. I want it as tall as I can get it because I want the pictures to stand out, or to, let me do 5.5. Okay, that's gonna pretty much cover my whole page. And if I do, I'm gonna have to do this a little on the edge. I'll just do this with my scissors. I think I'm gonna trim just a little bit off, because these are just a little wider than my page, because it'll get caught in that that binding right there. Get some glue. And I don't want it on that side. I want it here. Oh, can we draw a straight line? Nope. I am drunk gluing. That's what it looks like. Okay. Try not to slide it too much. And I'm going to push the top together just a little bit so it buckles, so that I can fit. Nope. Well, if I had not been drunk gluing, it might have fit. Let me smooth it back out just a hair. I'll wait till it dries. In the meantime, excuse me, I can still put some pictures there if I want. But I know I'm going to put, because I can always make more than one. Matter of fact, I know I said I wanted that as tall as I could get it, but thinking I might put a couple pictures on here. You know, I could always do that. I can put several in a pocket. I could put one per thing, and I could do a flip out here. I have lots of options. I hate that that is not going to get utilized, but I do like the flowers. Oh wait, I was going to use this one. Sometimes I just need to go on an adventure. Maybe that needs to go on that day, but I like it here. So I can use that. I can use that if I really want it. I can use this one, and I have this. So all of this I can make. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trim that down just a hair. Unless I cut it that way. And then, in which case, I wish I had not cut off. Come on, woman. This is not that big of a deal. Here we go. I was just thinking, if it wasn't as tall, then you could still see pictures if I had them on this back part. That was what I was contemplating. But if I want pictures on here, I can put them on here. Okay, so I have this and this and this. And I can just... Let's see, was there another one I'd rather use? All the flowers kind of have me thinking... I don't really... That one wouldn't be a bad one. That wouldn't be bad. Because I was thinking if I put... Like, I'm gonna, you know, not limit. I'm gonna, look, that matches her shirt. If I put all of the May stuff on one, then I could write about it on, you know, like here. And then I can do the same for another one. And like this one, I want it to write about, I'll do this one on the flower. Oh, it looks like it's stained. I don't know. I don't like, that's throwing me off. I could put this right here and then I could write about it. And then that could be an actual flip out. And I won't need to use the back. Because I want it to journal a little bit about like the conversations I had with her. You know, it felt really good to have some of these people remember me. You know, I think that says a lot about them because, or it could be that I'm just that crazy unmemorable, you know. No, seriously, they see so many people at these events, and we're talking a year ago that I saw them. No, actually, that's not true. Yeah, a year ago. May have seen since then, but anyway, one of them actually even remembered my name. I was very impressed. All right, so I'm gonna, oh, I have one more that is, okay, so those go together. And that actually would be the adventure one. That might be where we just went and walked a little bit. Not like I hadn't walked enough that day. This one right here. I think that might work for that one. Yeah. That one. Get your thoughts together, woman. There was one more of us crafting together. One more picture. And I probably slung it on the floor. Anyway, you get the idea. Move on. So this can go down bottom. This was just a picture of the door. I could cut that down a little bit more. That's gonna drive me crazy because I'm missing a picture and it's, anyway, I'll find it in a minute. It was of me crafting with Shannon. So, but I know I want those like that. I was debating on like cutting the corners off here, making like an actual tag. But I think I'm gonna sidetrack myself and do this right here. I don't know if I'm in camera or not. All right, can we overthink a page here? Ooh, I could do that. Put that there, and then this says Forever Yours. Yep, I do need to cut those down. I like the white border on some of them. I like it in some, I liked it on this one, but it was just not fitting. It's still not fitting. Well, you know what? It might just not work. But I already cut that one down, so I might as well cut this one down too. Because it's just taking up real estate. I can tell I haven't done this in a while. You can probably tell I haven't done this in a while. All right, I think I like that. It just, the thing I don't like about these cards, I mean, I wish they had something on one side and blank on the other, or writing space, or, you know, like this has some good writing space. Like that, and I guess I just won't care. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just not care that it covers part of it up. Okay. Sometimes I just need to go on an adventure. You know what? I can cover up these little cars. That's okay. No, I don't like it. I do not like it. My eye is not happy. Yeah. I'll do that. Not thrilled about it, but I'll do it. All right, so that was that little adventure. I did not get very much glue on it. Okay, so then I can write about this. I've got that. I don't like it, but I have it. And this looks very bland. I'm thinking I might cut a little strip of this and make a tab. And I'm thinking that, hold on just a second. Let me get my, I'm getting my corner rounder. It got hung up. I've got them in that shoe thingy. Which one is this? Let's see. Oh, I don't want it rounded. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, corner rounder was not what I wanted. I want like a tag. Come on. Come on. Close enough. I never do this right. I don't, yeah, no, that's not even close. That's okay. It's all right. That one there, and then I can put the two of us crafting. And as soon as I find that other picture, that's going to drive me absolutely nuts. Do y'all see it? And you're trying to tell me that you see it? Am I just not seeing it? I knew I had knocked one off earlier, or two, but I picked them up. Nope. I don't know. Anyway. I'm wondering if it got hung up in some of these. Okay, I do like that one. That one has potential. This one I can put, yeah. It still doesn't help. See, when I think of these people, I think of flowers. Because, I mean, they do gardening and stuff like that, but they also, they have like a flower farm. They sell cut flowers off their farm. So that's why I was thinking that I would put this flower one on here. And then, I mean, you can't really see that it's a flower now that I'm, you know, doing that. But that will still work. I'm still looking for that picture. I figure if I go ahead and do the rest of them, maybe I will notice it. It can't be that lost. We haven't moved that far. I figure you're yelling at me because you see it and I don't. Okay. That one. So, I think I'm going to put that one in the pocket too. Wait a minute. Nope, I thought it was in there. I thought I felt something. Oh, that's what it was. It was catching on that picture. Yeah, that's what it was. I kind of like that. That was the first one I saw and talked to. And how far could that picture have gone? Let me put my stuff away. Clean off my space just a little bit and it will turn up. Maybe. I figure there's a chance I throw it away. But I don't see it in the garbage either. Oh well. I keep saying oh well, but I keep looking for it. I'll just have to put it on the back, I guess. Whenever I find it. Okay. I think it's gone. It's gone, bye-byes. Okay, this one I actually, yeah, never mind. All right, so I'm going to put those like that. I'm going to put that like that. Whenever I find that other picture, I'm going to put it here, and then I can always cut that down a little bit more, and then I can write on the back of it. That's what I'm going to do. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, and I have this from that day. Yeah, we did everything. Everything was on Saturday. I oh, I still can. I was going to say I should have made this a flip out. I don't know. You know, some days, what do they say? Some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. Some days are so busy and you have so much stuff you don't have room. And other days you barely have a single thing to put on the page. But I guess that's the point of journaling daily instead of scrapbooking. Because we recognize all the days, right? We don't just limit ourselves to, we journal about all of them, not just the ones. I was looking to see if I had any crafty, I know what I do have. I wanted to put something crafty on here. I was hoping I had like washi tape that had craft supplies on it, but I don't. Ooh, why not? I need some of that. I need some washi tape that has, yeah. This is February and June stuff. And we've got some crafty stuff there. But I kind of don't feel right about, could use this big glue stick. That would be cute. On here. That might be cute. I have this big pair of scissors too. Because at the make and take, I did some Well, I really didn't do any cutting or... did I glue anything? No. I think we stapled it, to be honest with you. But I did buy some stuff at the store. I'm not going to glue it on just yet, but that would look cute, wouldn't it? That was going to be for Friday. This is kind of cool. This is where I was practicing with those mica stains, and I had the die cut leaves, and never mind this thing that says bunny kisses and wishes and whatever. But I thought that was cute. I might use that for today's, or on today's page, because that's what I was doing today. And I've taken so long. Oh my goodness. You're like going, shut up, woman. Alrighty. Anyway, yeah. So I think I'm going to wrap this up. I am so discombobulated. Oh, this needs to go in here because this is what I made with Shannon. I had too much on this one day. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm going to put this in both. I'm going to put this in this pocket maybe. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I did not think about that before I... Instead of that picture, I could staple this to here like that. Because that is what I made from there. If I had thought about it before I glued that picture on, I could have put it... I could have made that the tag. I mean, the topper, I still can. Oh, that's cute. But then you can't really see what it is. You know what I mean? If I had done it like this... I mean, I could still do that, but all the pictures are on this side. Does that matter? I kind of like that. What do you think? I don't know. How's that gonna fit in here? Oh, that would stick way up, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Oh, I can just do that right there. Yeah, that's cute. But I was gonna take a piece of this and make just a little strip, because I can still use this as a small pocket or flip. And just because this matches so well, I thought I would make a little pull. With my tiny attacher there. And that's how we stapled this, was with the little tiny attacher. But yeah, that fits right in there just like that. That's cute. Okay, all right, I feel better about something in the day anyway. And so that goes in there, that goes in there. And I'm going to put this on here somewhere after I find that other picture. So I'm going to tuck that right there. And somehow between, I think this one right here, I'm going to put maybe these on here like this and make this a flip out. I may do that off screen because I'm very discombobulated at the moment. We ate at this Jim and Nick's barbecue. I think I'm going to put... I'm going to glue that on here. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, because we ate that on the way home. And put the scissors away. Get my desk back in order so I can find my stuff. And then I think we're going to call this done. Yep. Glue. Do I want that? Yep. Fits just perfectly. It was pretty good. We had been there one other time, Jim and Nick's barbecue. It's, you know, it's not fancy or anything. It's a barbecue place. It was on the Prattville exit, I think. I think that's where we were. And it's where we got off, and then that's where we went to Cooter's Pond. I think that is so funny. That is hilarious. But it was gorgeous. If you live near there, or you're passing through there, you get off on the Prattville exit, and there's a place called Cooter's Pond. I mean, you got to drive down and around and whatever. It wasn't close to the interstate by any means. But it was very pretty. Nice little pavilion where you can picnic and whatever. So I think I'm going to figure out how I want these on here. And I think I'm just going to include it in the pocket. I thought about doing a flip. That would be fun and interactive. I may have to cover the back of this. I'm going to go decompress my thoughts and look for that picture, because that's really throwing me off. And I'm just going to stick all that in there, and I will finish that at a later time. And I was going to show you what I had done today, but apparently I am out of time. These take forever. I know an hour is a very long video, and I know that some of you don't watch all of it, and that is fine. But I was doing it, and I thought I'd bring you along, so you have the option to watch it. And you have, yeah. And I'm going to go find that picture, because apparently I can't do anything else until I do that. So anyway, that was, and then I got to figure out what I did Friday. I was just around the house. I know I packed, and I think I made a video. I don't know what else. We left as soon as he got home from work. We did all this. We went to breakfast this morning. So I need to find something that represents my breakfast. And we did all of this that day. And then we got home Saturday night. Oh, and we watched football, and we watched Alabama lose. Where did I cut Big Al's ear off, remember? Yep, I was going to put that there. And even though it goes down here, so I might put him down here. Anyway, we'll see. I'm going to go, once I get flustered like that, or I can't find something, and then I can't think about the rest of it. So I'm just going to stop and bid you a great rest of your day. And I hope this wasn't too discombobulated. But anyway, hopefully I can get back on track with doing my journaling, and maybe it won't be so awkward. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.